Allez, on va faire un petit tour au bar. Yo. Oh l'enculé.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Hop.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking
Oh,
for a
mais
fight
ça
in
va
my bar.
aussi, ça va.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Ok, ok. Pas de prohibition ici.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Alors, pourquoi la baleine
The
est
stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Ok.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got
Ok,
what I
là c'est parler de elle, là, on s'en
Anything
fout.
else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Bon,
That'll be all for
allez,
me.
je me casse. Toi, je te retiens. Parler au capitaine.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the
lire.
last 80 years.
Voilà. Ah, salut.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Je suis là. Je suis là.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high.
Est-ce qu'on peut
It's a book,
lire
after all.
ce qu'il est marqué?
Pure knowledge.
Ouais, je pense pas.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est que cette chanson?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Ok.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
If I had the wing of the girly boys, I would spread them and fly home. I'd leave all Queensland's icy grounds for another ride. Well, there is no, and the weather is rough, and the winds do blow, and there's little comfort here.
Sympa la chanson.
I'd sooner be snug in a dead fall town.
Allez, on va les reparler. Eux, ils ont l'air bizarres.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Ah, fais chier.
I told you to beat it.
Ça va, ça va. Connasse. Bon bah, je me casse. Non, est-ce qu'il voudrait pas m'en servir un petit verre?
You again.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, come
Ah,
on.
ça
Drinking
va.
anything?
That'll be all for now.
Allez, salut. On va aller voir le capitaine. Fitzroy.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder
Allez,
what
hop, on
Captain
fouille.
Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're
Oh.
done, come join me on the deck.
Ça marche.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Super.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Ah, c'est ça. Ah, il y a plein de trucs. Oh, cool. Hop, il n'y a rien d'autre. Et là-dedans, il y a quoi?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Ouais, c'est peut-être pour lui. Ouais, c'est peut-être son frère ou quoi.
What a
Alors,
macabre souvenir.
Super. Bon, allez, on va aller lui parler sur le balcon.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era.
Hmm.
I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale, even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Ah, réponse débloquée.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Je croyais que la pêche s'était arrêtée.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island.
Ah, bien sûr.
Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Ouais.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Très bien. Hein?
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
Oui.
Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But,
Ah.
You're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Bon bah on a tout dit. Ah non.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go
Oops.
through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
D'accord. Ressemble étrangement.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Ah, c'était ça, c'était une jambe de bois en fait.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Ça marche. Bon. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a par là-bas? Ah. Voilà, on refroidit toute la maison. Parfait. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Bon bah on va aller voir à l'entrepôt, je suppose. Un truc là.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Ok. Alors, salut.
Where do you think you're going?
D'autres s'intéressent à l'entrepôt. Que fait la
I
police
thought
ici?
that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Très gentil.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Ok, l'éloquence.
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Ah,
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
ok.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Ah. Ouais. Je suppose qu'on doit faire le tour. Ah mais d'accord, ils veulent pas. Hein. On va aller voir si on peut pas leur parler.
No, what's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
Now, we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you,
je
gentlemen,
retire.
farewell.
Eh oui, on peut pas leur parler.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
What?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
Ok.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
Ah,
They're protecting
ok.
their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Réponse débloquée.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
Oh
I
merde,
need you
non.
to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Ah mais il veut pas me donner à boire.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
Est-ce que je pourrais pas leur donner le somnifère?
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Non.
I'll be back.
Ok. Alors, on va aller voir la statue avant de rentrer dans l'entrepôt. Salut. Je mangerai pas le poisson qui est dans cette eau, moi perso. Je peux pas rentrer. Si. Ah ouais, d'accord, quand même.
There.
Hop. La compétence trouver des objets cachés permet de détecter des objets cachés à proximité. Ok, je l'utilise comment moi? Ah, nice.
One bottle more or less.
Cool. Du coup, on a l'alcool. Y a rien d'autre là-dedans, non. Comment je fais pour bouger le briquet? Je ne sais pas. Tant pis. Peut-être qu'il va se bouger tout seul.
Saint Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers.
Mais elle a quoi leur statue?
Desecrated.
Ah, il y a un tag.
I can't even say which language it's written in.
Allez, lâche ce briquet. Hein. Jure, wallah. Oups. Eh, toi, t'es qui? Je peux pas te parler, tu vas te faire foutre.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Ouais, bien sûr, ouais.
Yeah, you'll like it. This bottle comes from their personal stock.
Well done. Now, sit back and enjoy our performance. Follow me.
Bon, attendez. Comment faire pour... Lumière, précis. Lumière. Ah, ok. Parfait. Bon, allez, Rota.
Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you should.
Ok, bah, tranquille. Merci. Même pas besoin d'être discret. Je sais pas si je peux me faire choper ou pas. On va monter là. On va pas monter là. Ok. Ah, on va pouvoir rentrer dedans.
Let's see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Fuck.
It's no use. The padlock won't give. It's
Merde.
no use. The padlock won't give.
Well, well.
Oh putain.
A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the
trop peur.
crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Oui.
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
T'es sérieuse là? Ah.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Ça va, ça va. Putain. Aïe, 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 ça fait mal.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
My what? Oh. No, it's okay. Don't worry.
I'm getting careless.
Okay now.
I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
No,
Non.
please.
Fuck.
Tongue got ahead of my senses.
Ah, ok, c'est par là.
Hey, tell him to calm down.
Et elle est où?
It was just a little
Bon, bah, on va
joke.
retenter par là.
So I mustn't have understood it because it didn't make me laugh.
Ah, mais il y a absolument rien en fait ici. Coucou. Non, il n'y a absolument rien. Bon.